Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for coming. I know it's a Sunday. Everyone's chilling at home. Happy belated Thanksgiving, I guess, and happy first Advent. Let me just get my stuff together, just because I've been like checking something out. Okay. How is everyone doing? Thank you so much for coming on really spontaneously today. I actually was supposed to post like this a few days ago, but I didn't. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing and like, yeah, let me know. For those who are new here, the film club or Megan's Film Club is basically a place where you guys submit your films, and I take every Sunday or every weekend to just sort of like look through them and actually just react to them live. It's sort of like a fun, safe space where everyone can just like share their films, talk a little bit about the films that are going on, and sort of just have like give the person feedback on their film and just honestly have a good time on watching movies together and little videos together. Hi. I know it's been a long time since I've actually been consistent on this because I've been traveling the last month and I'm going to be traveling this month again. I mean, the next coming month is December and it's going to be again very wonky with the times. Please bear with me. I'm really sorry about this. But it's going to be, Christmas and all the Christmas weekends and the dinners and you know what it's like. So, the next month is probably gonna be, I think I'll probably only be able to go live once. Other than that, it's gonna be busy with shoots, work, and Christmas parties. So yeah, bear with me. I mean, I don't think you guys wanna look at this live during your Christmas parties anyways. So yeah. Had a nice long weekend. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates. Exactly. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but please, everyone who has or does celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. Um, I am feeling better from last time. Yeah, that was weird. It was like I felt so bad, and then I had to like go and lie down, and I had a really long sleep, which did me the best. I think it's just because it's been so hectic before that. Because if you guys didn't know, I was in New York for 2 weeks, just absolutely working my ass off. The last 2 weeks I was in New York, and it was like a nonstop like travel before that as well. It was a lot of like back and forth and a lot of jet lag. So that is why the last live actually ended a little bit abruptly. But today we're going to do a 1 hour stream. And there are a few films today that we're going to be looking at. And I'm so excited because I looked through all these films like just to check if everything's okay and if there's no guidelines being broken. And they all look amazing. There's even, I think, one animation film that we'll be reviewing today, which I'm very excited about. I don't know much about animation, but the storytelling in animation films are always chef's kiss. Hi, finally back in the show. Yes. Yes, I heard you were directed by Vogue there, Lost. Thank you. It was actually just like a contest that I just like submitted my stuff to. And this whole concept was for that contest. It was like a contest for Southeast Asian and East Asian photographers and women photographers. I was like, okay, that's niche enough for me. Let me just try my hand at it. And I did. And that was the concept I came up with. Basically, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go look at my Instagram. It's a pin post. I basically submitted this photo vogue thing and they rejected, or they didn't choose me more specifically. They didn't come back to me. It was just sort of like, I think they chose everyone. Those were the winners, and whoever didn't get picked was not the pick people. So that was it. Where are you living now? Which country? I'm living in Germany, actually. A lot of people do think I live in New York, but I don't. Thank you so much. I love your channel. I have friends here in Brazil who watch you and love you either. Thank you. I somehow have a lot of followers from Brazil, which is very surprising to me because, yeah, I just never thought I would reach Brazil for some reason. All right, guys. Okay, for this session, for those who are new, basically how this works is that you guys submit your films again, and we review it together. And if you have any feedback, please, please, please leave it in the chat while we are reviewing the films. I think that is like the best we can do for the person who submitted their films, and I think it's only fair that we give them back their feedback after them putting themselves out there with their films. So it's not only like a one-sided discussion with me, it's a whole group for discussion. So if you guys have anything to say while we're watching the films, please do. And if you guys don't know yet, I normally stop at the 5 minute mark just to give everyone a chance because I checked today, we have over 140 films in the Google Drive, which is in the description if you want to submit your films. No violence, no sex, and no vulgarity, please. Also, it cannot be too dark, like too depressing or stuff like that, just because we want to keep it light here. YouTube is very sensitive with this kind of stuff, so please keep it guideline friendly. But yes, so let's get into the folder. Today is, well, let me see. This is our folder for today. We have around, I think, 10 or 9 films, I think. Let me see. Yeah, we have 9 films today just because it's going to be like a 1 hour session, a really quick session today. But yes, all right, let's jump right into it. Again, if you guys have any questions, any feedback, or for me, like any questions, please leave them in the comments or in the chat, and I'll try to get back to you. But other than that, enjoy the show, guys. All right, let's start with this one. This was actually like loaded onto the Google Drive really early in June, but I didn't see it, so we're gonna be reviewing it today. But I am telling you guys are in for a treat today. All right, let's go. This is Boys Cry. This is Boys Cry from Farisi Manfarid from Malaysia. Hey, all right, let's go.
People expect boys to be strong and never cry. But some people don't realize that boys break down, boys cry, boys get upset, boys have feelings too. Just because they look tough and act, it doesn't mean they're happy and living the dream. They are probably having the worst day and you wouldn't even know.
Okay, that was a very short one, so I didn't want to I didn't want to interrupt it. But yes, this looks so nice. It's so it reminds me when I first started social media, everything was very green and lush just because I had a lot of green tones in my work, and I really like this. I know exactly where this is, and this is so fun because obviously you guys know I grew up in Malaysia. And I think this is in the KL Park, if I'm not mistaken. I might be completely wrong though, or it could be the Lake Garden Park. I don't know. I think it looks more like a Lake Garden Park. But yes, I love the angles and the colors, and this is just so nostalgic. It really just brings me home, honestly. So I'm obviously very biased when it comes to this, but I love the angles. I like how this is in the foreground, and you have a little bit of depth in your film. And again, the colors are really nice. I feel like for the parts where he's lying down here, it could have been a little bit brighter and a little bit more contrasty, just because I feel like this looks a little bit flat from the colors. But again, this is just my opinion. What do you think? Do you have any other comments? Other than that, though, I really love the compositions. I feel like here maybe the ground is a little bit too overwhelming in the frame. That's just too much ground for me, going by the rule of thirds. So I would say a little bit tilted up would be what might look a little bit better for the eyes. But other than that, again, really love this. Thank you so much, Farisi, for sharing your work. But yes, leave in the comments what you guys think. Other than that, thank you so much, Farisi. That was a really short and sweet little video for us. I think it's a great start today. I think the focus is somewhat off. For which part? I think maybe it might look like the focus is off, but it's not, just because of he had this glow effect on it. So maybe. Sorry guys, I'm parched. That's just water. And not wine or anything like that. But yes, I loved it. Everyone give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much, AC, for sharing your work with us today. All right, let's move on to the next one. It is called Chapter 1 Dream by Casilano Nathan. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, when I was scrolling through this video, I saw this and I was like, how did he do this? Because Is this animation? Is this 3D? Like, what is going on? The coins that are floating, girl, like, what? I also love this. This is a very cool effect. Yeah, he's just playing with a lot of effects right now, and I'm very, very amazed by it. Okay, how did he do that? Like, where the animation? Okay, what is going on? Like, how do you even do that, like, drippy effect thingy? I love that these are in the foreground and he's in the background. It creates so much depth, honestly. Oof. I see planets under stars. I play in front of cars. How is he doing all that? The amount of work and rendering and like, girl. I think you mean it well. You might be dreaming. Like it. Very shy guy core. Like it. I think you're dreaming still. Oh, the stomp on beat. I'm sorry, I keep pausing this just because I'm so amazed. Sorry. Okay, yeah, moving on. Watch that feeling. His masking and his like match cut shots are super clean. There's like no, you don't see like a glitch or anything like wonky about it. No scope, no look challenge. Okay, over here, I do feel like the chroma aberration makes it a little cheesy. Like so basically what chroma aberration is, for those who don't know, is basically this like um 3D effect kind of thing with this like green and yeah, like magenta lining. I know it's supposed to look like a glitch or like a memory, I think, but I feel like this, without this, it still would have been explained or like told through the scene that he's doing now. So I feel like that wouldn't have been needed, if that makes sense. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I feel like the scene itself already feels very nostalgic by itself, like because of the scenery, the lighting, and stuff like that. But yeah, chromatic aberration. Yeah. Okay. Girl, like this, the lighting. 360 headshot, hold my hands up, part of my reach, trying to grab some, part of my speech, I ain't said much. 720 head off. Whoa. Again, the chromatic aberration I feel like is not needed, but I totally get where he's coming from. Again, this is like all like just taste and differentiation of taste and stuff like that. So, if he likes it, then I totally get like where he's coming from, honestly. Holding my breath, holding myself, holding my heart, not holding shit you can give. Okay, Timothy Chalamet, love. You guys get the reference. This is so cool though. Like he even matched the lighting and the masking. Like you see the lighting here, it matches the galaxy. It's like a small, like a very subtle blue tone. Okay. All right. All right, Chrisilano. Amazing. Everyone gives him give him a round of applause. What the hell? That was crazy. And that was all a dream. I really loved the ending shot, like where the light is just absolutely just a streak on his eye. I feel like that is super moody and super cinematic. And I also really like the reverb at the end when it beeps again and it's just his name that appears on the screen. Yeah, I feel like the sound effects and the way he played with the music and the sound effects were actually also really, really good. Something I'm also still trying to learn how to merge those two and also just play a little bit more with the song instead of just letting it play over like your clips. So I think he did a great, great job, especially with the animation, the effects, and obviously the cinematography. Yeah, guys, everyone give him a round of applause. What the hell? This was so good. Thank you. Thank you, Casilano. All right, let's move on to the next one. Or if you guys have any questions or any like other stuff you guys want to talk about, very well done. I feel like it explores the visuals of not only dreams but also out of body experiences. Yeah, I think I get now why the chromatic aberration was there, and I feel like then now I understand that it fits to the vibe of the dreamscape. All right, let's move on to Whispers of Wandering by Ruth Mugisha. The green tone of this is like super nostalgic for me, and it reminds me of a very like 2012, 2010 kind of like YouTube video. I feel like the sound there, the sound effects, it was a very abrupt cut off. I don't know if that was with intention, but I feel like that could have just been faded out and then the music fading in. That could have been a little bit better.
Sit down beside me, stay a while.
God, this is so nostalgic. What the hell? This is like high school vibes. Oh my god, I like this, and the music is.
Let our hearts do their parts with wine words to meet the hours, so the day never starts. 'Cause that's what I want. That's what we need.
It's also giving like very like indie music video vibes. You know what I mean? Like it's very like it has a short story, and the way this looks is just very. It's very very like indie music video film.
'Cause that's what we want. 'Cause that's what we need. Sit down beside me and stay a while.
Oh, that is so cool. Wait, what a good prop. I feel like the moment the chorus dropped and he started singing "Sit Down," I feel like that could have been like already like a change in the edit, like it could have been to the next scene. Just because I feel like that would have given the film a little bit more impact than it did now. Um, Maybe it's just what we're accustomed to as human beings, seeing that. But I feel like in general, when the beat drops, there should be a change in rhythm in the beat, in the music, as well as in the film, like visually.
There are shadows till we're old and gray, till we got nothing left to say. That's what we want, that's what we need. That's what we want, that's what we need.
This is so cool. Again, it's giving like Tame Impala indie film vibes. Like I can't indie music video vibes. I can't explain it. It's it's so YouTube indie music video film core.
That's what we need. That's what we want, that's what we need.
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on, but I am just vibing with this. Honestly, this is so cool. Like I don't know if they did the masks themselves, but it looks really like self-made as well. Like it looks like someone crocheted all of this just for this video, and I really am just into this whole effort into putting this together. It's so beautiful.
Sit down beside me and stay a while till the night runs away, till the morning rises and we part our ways, to the end of our days.
God, that was so special. Honestly, it was so creative as well. There was like a small little storyline, and I really like how it bloomed over the music video. I don't know if this was their original song written by them, but sorry, it was honestly so creative and so special, and I love the costume and the location choice. And again, the music, I felt like, especially after the bridge or the bridge-ish, it was really, really beautiful. I started becoming like a little bit toned down and a little bit more like ding 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 ding. And it was okay, I can't mimic it, but it was so, so beautiful. Thank you so much, Ruth, for sharing this with us. And I really, really hope that you have posted it on YouTube or something, because I feel like people would love to see this. It's so nostalgic, beautiful, and well crafted. Thank you so much. Everyone give Ruth and her team a big, big round of applause. The masks are an interesting choice. Makes you wonder, do they represent how individuals present themselves to the world versus how we each see each other? Yes, I think that is. And then like when the first like the other member comes into their group, I feel like that was like them accepting her into their society. And that's why she had a mask on at the end. And before that she didn't, which I find like really, really, really well portrayed. The friends reaching out the end may represent acceptance. Yes, exactly. Oh, I just read that. But yes, thank you so much, Ruth. Everyone, please, 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 in the comments, give her a big round of applause, and her team as well. I feel like they did such a great job. And I think they had a lot of fun doing that. Honestly, I would have so much fun doing this, but yes, give them a round of applause. All right. Okay, the next one is by Chancy Hahan, and it's called Just Me. It really feels like accepting your own uniqueness. Yeah, everyone has like a different, really, really unique mask, which I think obviously represents their personalities and the way that they carry themselves. And I love the masks. Like they were very, very, very cool. And they all had their like different themes, and like one looked like sort of like a fan, correct me if I'm wrong. The other one looked like sort of like corals, the other one looked like beads and like algae, sort of. I don't know, but very, very cool. I don't see you guys giving a hand of applause for Ruth, please. She did such a good job. All right, let's move on to Just Me by Chansey.
With me.
Okay, y'all gotta chill, honestly. Every time I do one of these, I just like, why am I not as creative as everyone here? I'm just like, what is going on? You guys are so creative. All right.
And you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Reach out, touch what?
I'm loving the swirly bouquet of the lens. I don't know if this is in the lens or in camera or in DaVinci, but I think this is definitely the lens that's creating this bouquet. I wouldn't say this video has a particular like storyline to it, but I really like the shots, and I love the entering shot where he's like doing the sort of like coming into equilibrium. I'm not gonna say equilibrium, that it just doesn't make sense. Coming to level.
Was once just in your imagination.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so, so much, Chansey. I really like the compositions. I think you could go very, very far with this. I feel like the color grading could have been a little bit stronger. But again, if you have seen my color grading and my taste in color grading, you know why I say that. It's just because like my color grading and contrast is always like, it's always like saturation high, contrast high. So again, it's a taste thing. And if this is like the way you want to portray your film, then go ahead. I feel like it has a really nice film look to it anyways already, and like the way the swirly bouquet and the lens gives you the swirly bouquet, I feel like that already made it very cinematic. And this, I think everyone can take him as an example, as someone who just went out there and just like practiced his cinematography, nevertheless, despite not having a concrete storyline or anything like that. It was just like really nice shots that I think he put together, and I think that is so special. And yeah, thank you so much, Chansey, for showing us your little video. Everyone give him a round of applause. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, you are not alone. These videos give me a lot of ideas. No, for real. I think the lens, yeah, I think it's the lens as well. DaVinci's video blur is very strong. Yeah, it is very strong, and you can't get that really nice like circle bokeh that he did on the leaves, on the reflection of leaves. I think that's definitely in lens. Will this live be safe so we can watch it later? Yes, all my lives are safe unless there's a technical issue, which happens more often than not. But yes, they'll be posted to my YouTube. If you want to watch the rest of it, it's always here. And then you can see if you got your film like reviewed or not and stuff like that. I enjoy these live streams. Thank you so much. I enjoy them too, and I'm so glad that it resonates with some of you here. And yeah, thanks for coming. All right, the next one is called Making Custom Jeans to Impress My Crush by Timoteo. Hold on. Oh, sorry. By Timo Mateo. Sorry, I just like read that in one sentence. This has me reaching for my Helios. No, for real. Yeah. Timo Mateo. So Making Custom Jeans to Impress My Crush by Timo.
Hey, when I was in 5th grade, I was crushing on this girl, and little me was trying to impress her by doing a cartwheel. Yeah, I was pretty cool back then, but...
Oh, this is gonna be an awesome video.
doing so my pants rip right down the crotch. So to finally win her over, I have to make the ultimate jeans, utilizing extra tough 14-ounce denim. The only problem is I have no idea how. So let's make the design.
Okay, first off, I want to say beautiful cinematics, a little bit too tinted for me, but I really like the pacing of this video, and it's so like, it's very like Gen Z kind of like rate speed of the video, and I think it's very good for retention, and I love it. I just feel like the music is a bit too loud, and I can't really understand him, also because of my ADHD brain. I just like am focusing on so many things right now. But I think in general, like, it would be much more helpful if he turned the music down and his voice up, so that we can hear exactly what is he saying, especially because he's telling a story of like why he's making the jeans and like what happened to him in the past. So I think this is like some important information for context in the video, where the music should be a little bit quieter so that we can hear him.
First, I only need
But the angles are so fun. He's using like every different like type of angle in every new shot, and I really respect that, just because it's hard to get so many angles when you don't think about it, and when you are just shooting at home, it's hard. But yes, I really like the angles that he's playing with. It's for me, the color grading is a little bit too like grayish warm, but if that's a look he's going for, go for it, man. Like, I have nothing to say. But yes, let's go.
There you are. Okay, so to have maximum movability, we have to go with a baggy fit. The leg shouldn't be too long, huge pockets so you can bring flowers.
Wait, that was such a cool effect. Hold on, let me just, what the hell?
Fit. The leg shouldn't be too long, huge pockets.
Did he just like warp it while he was taking it out? Oh yeah, he did, because I can see the background. Okay, got you. I'm just like trying to figure it out. I was like, what?
So you can bring flowers and cross bed groups. Alright, now let's get the measurements. To transfer the pattern to the fabric, I've seen tailors use these chalk triangles. I don't have one, but I found this chalk marker. Wipes off all porous surfaces. That should work.
The freaking sketches on the jeans, do you see this? Like the denim? Oh my god, like it is perfect. The lines are perfect, and it looks already like perfect. But yes, go ahead and oh my god, yeah, clip this and tag him. But yeah, this is awesome, man.
I have no idea if these were actually fit, but there's only one way to find out. Now for the scary part.
Wait. Is this with a glass table? Is it? What is going on? Tell me what is going on, Teo. I'm pretty sure it's with a glass table, but at the same time, it doesn't look like it's on a glass table. Like, it looks like a box, but like, is it like a box where he like stretched it over and then peeled off the piece? Like, let me know. Yeah, maybe like he put it on top of a box or a glass table.
Now for the scary part.
Because it looks like he took it out of the... Wait, no.
Now
Okay, no, it's a glass box. It's a glass table or something.
for the scary part. Okay, just to clarify, I've never sewn jeans before, and I don't even know if my
Love the lighting and setup. Slate.
sewing machine can handle this thick of a fabric. So let's do a little test piece. It's not great, but let's see how far we can get.
Wait, the car revving engine sound on the sewing machine is so funny. Did you guys hear that?
And I truly liked the results until I didn't. I didn't like the results at all. I mean, the markings will fade in the washing process, but I don't like the color. I wonder how fashion manufacturers get this beautiful
Wait, he's done with the jeans? What the hell? That is so fast. Like, I mean, obviously it's cut, but like it looks perfect. Like the jeans look like actual. Okay, I don't know how good this guy is at sewing, but like I could never. So like the fact that he's like actually produced a piece of pants, jeans.
the color. I wonder how fashion manufacturers get this beautiful light blue with all the variation. Let's see if I can find something.
This looks like a movie scene, honestly. It looks like something you would see when the hacker goes into the hacking system or whatever system, and they're like, I'm in. It looks exactly like that. I really love the tones, the lighting, everything here.
Okay, so apparently they have these giant washing machines in which they wash the jeans together with pumice stones and bleach. The rough surface of the stones then scuff up the fibers, which softens the fabric and allows the bleach to penetrate, creating the stone-washed look.
How long? What? How long did he? Oh my god! He even did like the whole like the door cutout, and how long did he take to do this whole like stop motion scene? That's crazy.
Pumice stones and bleach. The rough surface of the stones then scuff up the fibers, which softens the fabric and
Even the washing, it's like different pieces of paper, you know, obviously being cut together. Okay. Okay.
allows the bleach to penetrate, creating the stone-washed look. Unfortunately, I don't have a giant washer. But what I do have is a bike, a giant plant pot, zip ties, and a drill. Let me present to you the stone washer. I mean, the stone washer. With a high-capacity drum, easy access panel, reliable safety switch, and my favorite part, the high-power engine with precision speed control and the no human hand needed trigger. Let's power this on.
There is absolutely no way he just built that. There's what is going on?
And now, wait.
Learn to love before I die. I was naked then. I am naked now.
Wait, why are the markings still on there?
Oh my god. Wait, this is so much work, bro. Teo, like, what are you doing? Submit this somewhere. I don't care. Put it on YouTube. I don't know. What the hell? This is so good. This is so good. I think like the fish eyes, by the way, answering to your question, Akif, it's because of like it's a tight space, and I think a fish eye just helps him take the angles and the wide shots so much easier than if you have like a 28 or 24. If you have a fish eye, you can just like take the whole room with you. And I think in these like tight spaces, especially like in his garage and like his room full of stuff, I think it's just so much easier to just like put on a fish eye and just like tell the story through that. Oh my god, this is so good. This is actually so funny.
Let it go with the tide. Let me fly like a kite.
Honestly, off-white. It's off-white material.
Let it go with the tide.
Not the perfume ad for the jeans. This is so funny. What the hell?
'Cause I do nothing right.
Now, for the most important test.
Come along now. Yeah, come along now. Come on, come on. Ooh, come So won't you come along? Together we're stronger. Together we're stronger, baby. Baby, come along. Baby, come along.
This outro? Oh, why are you guys even like submitting this to me? Just submit it to the Oscars already. Like, what the? This is next level, girl. Oh my god. Oh wait, I called him Teo the whole time. I was like, I think because I was like thinking about his last name Mateo, so his name is Timo. Sorry, Timo. I have nothing else to say other than this should be in the Emmys, the Oscars. This is so good. Like, other than the music should be a little tad bit like quieter. Other than that, it's amazing. What the hell? Like, so much work went into this, and you're so talented hand wise as well as filmmaking wise. You're so handy. This is amazing. I think everyone in the chat agrees, don't you, chat? That was my first time. I think that was my first time referencing the chat as chat. But don't you, chat? But yeah, basically Sid wanted to see what I meant with the revving of the sewing machine, but I think it was here. Let me see, it was somewhere here where he sat down, he did his sewing machine things, and then he revved it up. Hold on. That's what I meant. They were revving his sewing machine, basically. You are the Oscars. We should create a new award called the Oscars. Oh, Muckers. No, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Oscars sounds better. And give this man an award. No, honestly. Wait. Should we do an award show? Wait. Let me write that down in my notes. Thanks, guys. Hold up. Megan's Film Club. Muskers? The Muskers or Film Award Show. I think that would be so funny. Yeah, that'd be really funny. All right, thanks for the idea. Very well done. I see a lot of styles from bloggers and filmmakers that you blended together to make it wholly unique. Festivals are missing out on your films. Well, this is honestly everyone who just submitted there. I didn't mix anything up. I didn't pick and choose. This is like literally what you guys submitted, and I'm just like reviewing them. And those who have too much violence or sex or like vulgarity, I don't post. But other than that, this is like what you guys sent to me. So these are really not picked out. These are just like mostly films that I think, can be on YouTube, and that's about it. Like, that's the only like guideline I have. But yeah, I am paid to think this idea. Okay, do that. What's his channel name? Let us see. Oh, I don't know if he has a channel because he didn't link it here, but his name is Timo Mateo, and you know how he looks like. So I think hopefully you can find him on Instagram or like YouTube. Timo, if you ever see this video, let us know. How can I send my films to you? It's in the link in the description and the Google Drive link. All right, everyone give Timo a big, big round of applause because that was amazing. All right, next, let's go to Overflow by Salome Danzer. Salome? Salome, I'm gonna say Salome. Please don't kill me. All right, let's go. Right, this is the animation film I was talking to you guys about in the beginning. I think it's gonna be a good one. I love the sound effects.
T'as vu la fille? Elle est bizarre.
Wait, why is she a weirdo? She looks like every other girl.
Alors, qu'est-ce que tu veux? T'as perdu ta langue? Prends ça et dégage.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'elle fait là? Elle est toute seule. Son chien, il a pas peut-être orpheline.
Des carreaux. Donne-lui ça.
Oh, I love the music and the sound effects and the speaking. This is such a simple animation. I wouldn't say simple because I don't know anything about animation, but it's just so cool. And I like how the background is blurry because he's running fast and that is like the blurry motion. Wait, this is so cool. No, not the dog, not the dog. No. No. Damn it. Bro, the sound effects is so good. That was actually a really, really good story. I really liked it. Thank you so much, Salome. Oh my god, that broke my heart though. Not gonna lie, that actually really just broke my heart. Not the dog. Why always the dog? Thank you so much. Everyone give her a round of applause or him a round of applause. Thank you. This was so amazing. I don't have much to say just because I love the film. All right, the next one is The City by Raja.
To those living in the city, yep, it's hectic, tiring, and stressful.
Okay, sound effects, king and queens.
It can suck the very life out of you. You can run away from the city as much as
The sound effect when the cars go by, the glass window is so cool.
you can. But the truth is, this city is part of you. And you are part of this city.
I would say the voiceover is a little bit too loud, so it does sound very like jarring. I think to the listener and to the watcher. I would try to maybe turn down the reverb a little bit, and also just like the tone of how do I say this? The volume of the voiceover. Slade. I love the shots. It was very like it gave me a lot of like Suits vibes, if that makes sense. I've been watching a lot of Suits, so excuse me. But yeah, I really like the shots and the sound effects were really, really good as well. All right, the next one. Oh wait, sorry. Give him a round of applause to Raja. Sorry. Give everyone a round of applause. Don't forget. But yes, let's move on to the next one. It's called The Great Eduardo by Dale Burrows Film. I know this one's a little bit darker, so I'm gonna see where I have to pause, but I went through it. I think it seems okay, but I don't know if it's too dark to be on here, but let us see. I think it's about a magician that is trying to learn his craft. First off, the first impression I got when I saw this movie and film was the location and the costume setup and stuff like that. They're all very, very timely to what he's trying to portray, which is in 1905. And I feel like this is very, very well picked out, especially like the costume and obviously this old cinema that he's currently or old theater that they're currently shooting in.
Rubbish! You're no magician, sir. You're a
Oof, that was really what I really like how the voice went into um normal to muffled. I feel like that is exactly what goes on when people are just shouting at you because you never know what they're saying. Um, but yeah, really, really like this tone of film. What I do think could be better in this, I feel like they put in a lot of effort into their costume and as well as their location, which is rightfully so. But I feel like the lighting could have been a little bit better, especially here. I feel like I would give him a little bit of a rim lighting. The light should be a little bit stronger on the side, a little bit more negative fill on the back, just so that it's not too overwhelming. Or like an overhead light or something like that, like what you would see in the dressing room. I feel like that would have been a lot punchier and it makes it a little bit more dramatic as what it should be. I feel like right now you see that it's like one source of lighting, and although it doesn't look flat, it does look a little bit amateur-ish lighting wise. But again, just take it with a pinch of salt. I That's just my first impression of the lighting. But other than that, I'm really, really happy with like the location as well as the setup. I do. Oh, I do really like the sound effects though, and the way the story is being told. It's very like slow paced, not slow paced. It's like good pacing. But yeah, I. What do you guys think? Like anyone in the comments, you guys have any like questions or feedback that you would like to add towards this film? I feel like it's very well written. Yeah, the bulb shot is really nice. I feel like it's very well written, and I'm sorry, I'm like very intrigued into the story right now. So what I would do with the lighting here, just because it feels a little bit more flat, what I would do is maybe like add in, because they're using a lot of candles, I would add in like the candles of everywhere, like not everywhere, but like, in the scene so that people can tell where the light is coming from. And then you use those candles as motivation lighting, and then you light it with light. Or your lighting equipment, so that you basically have a little bit more motivation of the lighting in your film and it doesn't look as flat. That would be like my number one thing. But other than that, the storyline is great and I'm like actually so intrigued. So I'm gonna keep watching. Why is this guy so mad at him? Like, what? I don't get it. Again, I feel like this scene might be a little bit too dark just because I cannot see the expressions. Yeah. Oh my god, do not, guys, thank you so much for the money. Please don't give me money. Like, I don't. Thank you so much. Really, I never know how to react. Thank you so much for giving me the money. And yes, I got a lot of overpriced bubble tea and coffee there, but thank you so much. Really. Thank you. Oh my god.
If we do this, we do it right.
All right. Oh, sorry. It's over 5 minutes, but yes, I love the storytelling, and the lighting I think could have been a little bit better also because here I can't even see his face. But like that's just my comment. Again, take it with a pinch of salt. It's just what I would personally do differently, and I think we all have those moments in our films when we've made a film that what we would have done differently and stuff like that. But other than that, I feel like the sound effects, the location, the even like the costume was very, very well done. Yes, but also yes, I'll be probably in New York very soon. I'm in New York quite often just because of work. But yes, I'm probably going to be hosting another Snap Me up there, I'm sure. So be sure to be there. All right, thank you so much to Dill Burrows. Everyone, give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful film with us. Again, for me, it was just the lighting. Other than that, I really enjoyed it. Yes. Is she streaming on different platforms? No, just this YouTube one. I was thinking about Twitch, but I was like, who is gonna come and watch me on Twitch? But yeah. All right, this one's called Take Yourself Seriously by Max Musafir.
Sometimes we spend so much time drifting, scrolling, mindlessly feeling the silence. It's easy to lose track of time. But what if the silence is actually fear? Fear of not being enough, not knowing what's.
Again, for this one, I feel like the lighting is flat. So what I would do is turn off the light that's currently hitting him from the front. I would maybe put on like a lamp next to him, or sort of like, yeah, play with lamps around. If you don't have a lot of lights in your house, I would play with a lamp next to him so you have a little bit more contrast, you have a bit more warmth in your film as well. Because now it's just cool, it's very flat because all the light is coming from the front and it kind of feels like the light is very far away, and maybe that's why it's flat. But yes, that would be my comment on lighting.
Next, or worse, fearing we'll never get there. These moments, they hit harder than we realize. The boredom, the doubt, the constant questioning of what's ahead. It's easy to stay here, comfortable.
I really like the shadow that's hitting him, but again, I feel like this looks flat, just because the light is hitting him right on it. And normally, if you want to try doing like cinematic footage, I would try to take the footage from the shadow side of the face.
It's also the reason we don't move forward, because we are afraid of taking the next step. We seek distractions, anything to numb the uncertainty. A movie, a video, a quick escape. But the truth, nothing changes unless we change it. And that change starts with the taking ourselves seriously. So here's the truth I'm facing. The future isn't something that happens, it's built step by step. And if I want to make it meaningful, if I want to make it mine, I have to take myself seriously. No more waiting, no more excuses.
I really do like the message of the video though. Like it definitely resonates with me. I have to take myself seriously for real. But sometimes I think I take myself too seriously. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Take yourself seriously. It's time to stop dreaming and start doing.
Preach. Thank you so much. And wait, by Max. I'm gonna say Max. Hopefully it's not Anna. But yes, thank you so much. Everyone give him a round of applause. Thank you, Max. For me, again, I think it was more of like the lighting, but lighting makes up 90% of a film, I would say. Lighting is something that if there is lighting that doesn't fit the eye, you definitely notice it. But if there's good lighting, you don't notice it at all. So this is just a lesson, and I think everyone is still learning. I myself am still learning about lighting, but that are just some things that I've learned that could improve like how your film looks. So that would just be my advice, Max. But honestly, I resonated with what you were trying to like portray in your film and like what you were saying in your film. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. I think we all need that daily reminder. So thank you so much, Max. Yes. All right. So those are all the films for today. Thank you guys so much for sticking on this live, for being here again for the next month. I probably won't be very active. I'll probably do it like once in the mid of December. Don't hold me accountable though, just because there is a lot going on this month for me, traveling, doing music videos and stuff like that. So I plead you to bear with me. Thank you so much for coming to my live again every time. I am so grateful that all of you kind of like stay, chat a little bit. It definitely makes me so happy and it makes my Sunday. So thank you. And yeah, look at this lamp. It was, I think, $20 from IKEA. But yes, thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you till the next one. Bye.